Hold on, I'm getting a bit of booze spray.
2 seconds, we'll get us
Not be spraying spray too, simple.
We're always going to get a bad rap, like, we're youth for Gaelic, no one even cares about us.
Bonfires are used globally to celebrate occasions. The ones present in Northern Ireland are more common, and each year large numbers of young people from all communities take part in bonfire activity, despite the many years of condemnation.
We wanted to speak directly to those involved to see how this behaviour impacts our community and our city.
There's nothing else to do in the community. Nobody helps out really, and it brings everybody together. I know with COVID and all, you shouldn't be together, but no one sees their friends until bonfire. Brings everybody together, it's good crack. Everybody should be a part of it. There's some people in the area, the community and all, who take part in it, but there's some people in just cry about it and stuff, and they cry about the tiniest things and just want something to complain about. They should be taking part really, because it's more or less a community project to do together.
So we're here in the morning, in the middle of Gaelic Park, on a public pathway, right next to the homes between Gaelic Park and Rossnagaga and Glendale. You know, hundreds of pallets left lying around here, some burnt, some ready to be getting burnt, against the will and the wishes of the people of these communities.
I know it's near houses. The people that's complaining, it's not near their houses, and the mess that they were complaining about, we came up 4 times and cleaned it, and they're just talking about the bad stuff. They're not talking about the good stuff that we did, cleaning the field and stuff like that there. I feel bad in old people who all the racket and stuff, but when they were younger they were doing it, no one else was complaining, so I think it's our turn to do it now. I've heard stuff just about the assumption of marriage and stuff, but it's not really about that, it's just about the crack and stuff I really go for.
Depending on what point of view you want, it can either be for interment or it can be for Our Lady, and the flames means it's sun's going up to heaven or something, I think it is.
Within many Catholic, nationalist and Republican areas throughout Ireland, bonfires are traditionally lit to mark the Feast of the Assumption of Our Lady, a Catholic holiday which falls on the 15th of August. All celebrations are continuously condemned for displays of sectarianism, ethnic hatred, the burning of flags and effigies, damage, pollution and antisocial behaviour.
In Protestant communities, the 11th of July bonfire is a celebration of the Protestant King William of Orange claiming victory over the Catholic King James II. Bonfire celebrations have become contaminated and are frowned upon by the majority from the community, inclusive to partial hypocritical viewpoints.
Really what we have seen, especially here in the Gaelic area of Derry over the last many years, is the negative impact that bonfires have had within our communities. We have seen how our young people can get dragged into engagement in antisocial behaviour. But I suppose most importantly, I think for the local residents who don't want bonfires, you know, and whilst people will come out and watch them, it's very clear when you talk to local residents in the area, there's a fear. There's a fear of being intimidated. There's also a fear in terms of just how people who could get injured in it, what sort of activities goes on around bonfires. And really, I think there is a community who is wanting to move forward from this outdated negative custom.
I think that bonfires should actually still continue. Despite them being quite disruptive, I think if they had a bit more support from the rest of the community, they would actually work, because I think it's all down to lack of involvement from the community as a whole, because it's quite segregated to just teenagers who then have to organise it and set it up all themselves. I think if there was a bit more of a push about it and a bit more involvement and more guidelines or whatever around it, I think it could actually work.
I just went for the social aspect. I think bonfires should be more inclusive of all our religions. I am a Catholic and I went to a Protestant bonfire.
My opinion on bonfires has still not changed, as I find them enjoyable and they bring the community together, and all my friends make a night of it together, which is really magical.
I really like going to bonfires because I appreciate the culture belongs to them. I believe the burning of the flags and that it's a part of Irish culture to do so, but if all the flags were removed from the practice of the burnings, well then I feel that would be better.
Youths can be brought together from street parties, festivals and youth club activities. I wish there was one big bonfire for everyone so my area could be included because we don't have one.
I like going to bonfire night because I met all my friends and it's always good fun.
I enjoyed bonfire night and also noticed they had a smaller bonfire for Wange, which they had lit half an hour before.
3 years ago, like that big bonfire, there was loads of people here, like nearly 1,000 people and stuff, so it does bring people together, but then you have criers. But the people that are complaining this year, 3 years ago, they were all sitting at the back with their drinks and their seats and enjoying the bonfire with their wines and all, but it just isn't something to complain about really.
I believe that bonfires these days are a great way of bringing the community together. However, I do understand the health and safety concerns that some individuals may have.
And we've seen the damage it does to our local environment. We've seen the damage it does to the reputation of our young people. And we've seen the damage that it does in terms of how our community, our city is perceived. And I believe that now we're in a time where we should be looking to the future. So going forward, I believe that people need to take responsibility for ensuring that our young people are not led down paths that are negative, because we have seen even this year young people have been involved, been arrested in and around bonfires, have been hurt, and that's not the way forward for us as a society being able to celebrate anything.
The field, it does get a bit messy with all this here, like all the burn patches and all, but there's not really much they can do. Like, just if the residents will just get together and actually join in with the people, that will be alright. There's nothing to complain about.
But I crack, nothing else to do, like, you know what I mean? There's clubs there and all that there, but there's shit, like. See, now you have this bonfire, half of people stand beside me now, you won't see them for an hour, like, you know what I mean? You see each other every year in it somewhere.
Mainly because
what's going?
bit of heritage, you know, good bit of culture in it. Get to do it with all my friends, whether the community wants it or not. Just one of the best times of the year. You have a good bit of fun doing it. Just no, it's just we're still gonna see each other, but I don't know. You become friends with people you probably wouldn't even speak to on a different day, and you just do get a good sense of community doing it. We don't think it's dangerous. We find it fun. We love doing it. So might as well just let us batter on. We're always gonna get a bad rap, like we're youth for Galia, no one even cares about us. You know what I mean? So not much you can do there, but hey, at the end of the day it is for a bit of a laugh and you get a great night on the 15th. Hey, we're not stealing cars, we're not breaking into houses, we're just having a bit of fun on the field. We don't know what anyone else did when they were young, but I'd say that's what they did as well. Had a bit of fun on the field. No, just more youth programs with just better community. Oh, stop, man.
I think it's important that planned intervention and community cohesion projects exist and are supported, as it gives young people the chance to not only learn new skills but also to voice their opinions and their beliefs in regards to the bonfire activity. It also opens up dialogue within the community for youth leaders to communicate with the young people and see if solutions can be found in regards to the bonfire traditions.
People are complaining about up in this field. We'll have no bar moving to a field where people find it alright to have a bonfire. Like, if someone gets us a field where it's going to cause no bar, no one's going to complain about it, we'll go where no bar. But here we just find it's alright, and if people's crying about it, just people up here just don't like it and stuff. But if people's being sweet, we'd be sweet men.